How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome back to a phenomenal game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be playing in the Tier 7 German medium tank, the Panther. Just going to give you a quick rundown of the armor and then the gun statistics, and then we're going to talk about the game. So, roughly, the front of your turret, as well as the upper plate of your tank, is 125 millimeters of protection, which is not a lot. You can pull off auto ricochets with the side of your turret as long as you're aiming directly at enemies, and you can pull off side scraping in this tank, as the side of the tank is 50 millimeters of effective, well, thickness. So you got to use very sharp angles to auto ricochet shells, but you can do it. The roof of the chassis on both the front and the back, in the engine deck, and in above the upper plate, is only 16 millimeters thick. So if Artie dicks down on this thing, it's going to pen you, and it's going to, well, pretty much destroy the tank. The roof of the turret, however, is 40 millimeters thick, so if Artie hits you there, you have a better chance of absorbing a little bit of damage instead of taking a full-on penetrating hit from a high explosive. However, as I said before, the upper plate is only 125 millimeters thick. The lower plate is actually worse at 90 millimeters thick, although it does have a lower plate of 50 millimeters, and the upper plate is 85 millimeters. That is impacted armor, not effective armor. But moving on, that's the armor model of the tank. Armor model of the tank. Let's go into the gun stats. It's got a 75 millimeter gun, or a 7.5 centimeter gun. Its rate of fire is 15 rounds a minute. Crazy, I know. 198 millimeters of penetration for your standard AP rounds, dealing 135 damage on average per shot, and then 244 millimeters of premium APCR penetration, which is phenomenal for a Tier 7 tank, Tier 7 medium tank at that. The dispersion values are absolutely bonkers. 0.32 dispersion for a Tier 7 tank. Aim time is 2.3, could be a little bit better, but I believe then it would be overpowered as shit. You get 1300 health. Is that accurate for the console? No, you actually get 1270 health for the console version, so that's whatever. Top speed is 55 kilometers an hour. Reverse speed is 20 kilometers an hour. View range is 380. Gun depression is 8 degrees. Gun elevation is 20 degrees. And fire chance is every 1 in 5 shots. That's really all there is to this tank. Its traverse could use a little help, but other than that, it's a great tank. You can ram tanks. I wouldn't recommend ramming anything in this thing, but if you have to ram like lightly armored medium tanks that are lower in tier, you absolutely can. It's got enough frontal armor to do that, and it's quite heavy if I'm not mistaken. Its total weight is 45 kilograms, 45,000 kilograms, 48,000 kilograms. It's giving me two values here. Oh well. All I can tell you is, it's a good tank. You shoot just under 4 seconds, or at 4 seconds. If you put on a premium consumable, oh my god, your reload will be a little bit less than 4 seconds. And 135 on average alpha per shot every 4 seconds is pretty, it's nothing mind-blowing. You could have the 90 millimeter gun on the Yag Tiger, well, sorry, the 8.8 centimeter gun on the Yag Tiger 8.8 firing every 4 seconds, but this thing is a lot more mobile, and it has a lot, well, I guess the Yag Tiger 8.8 is also accurate as shit, but like, look at me take apart this T-34. I arguably don't even need the premium rounds to go through them, but it's a Tier 8, and I don't want to fuck up at all for RNG to lowball me on penetration for my 198 standard ammunition shell. So, yeah, that's why the premium was loaded. Also, this game is going to be the best game I've ever had in this thing. Unfortunately, though, it is going to be a loss, and I believe the changing point at this point in the game, or yeah, the decisive point in this game is what you're seeing right now. I'm thinking in my head, there's a lot of tank destroyers over here. I can definitely destroy that Hellcat 105. If he hits me, though, I'm going to be out 300 HP plus. And do I take the time to finish him off? He's on a one hit. SU-100's on a one hit. Do I finish off the SU? I do. Do I finish off? Nope, the Hellcat gets away scot-free, that's fine. I'm thinking about engaging the AT-7, but I know he's got an accurate gun, and a quick one at that. I, all the tank destroyers are just kind of chilling there. I believe I can leave it to my team over here. There's also a Lycan that I want to take care of. He is a problem for me because he can pretty much pen me anywhere at any given time, even with his 175 millimeters of penetration on his gun. It's plenty to go through the front and the side of this thing, even trying to angle. So, wanted to get rid of the autoloader first, as he is the biggest threat to me. But using my DPM and making sure all my shots hit, I do bounce one there, miraculously. But he must not have the best crew on this thing. Again, another bounce shot. I damage his ammo rack. Do I get away with killing him? That was a nice shot by me as well. The VK3001D and manages to put a finishing blow into him. I know I can side scrape, but I also know that the turret is very brittle. I'm just trying to engage all enemies as I see fit. I put a shot into the dead tank in front of me. That was very stupid of me. I should have aimed that shot in more. I know I'm being flanked from behind as the VK just died. Challenger puts a shot at me. I repair my ammo rack. Churchill gun carriage is right there. I'm like, okay, hi. I'm going to finish off the Hellcat. Do I put a finishing shot into him? Of course I do, because he has a really shitty reload, I think. And then the Hellcat 105 misses me. I kill him really quick. Now it's a 1v2, and now I think I can reverse side scrape into the Jackson. I put a shot into nothing there, and I do believe I get finished off by the tank behind me, which is what? Of course, it is going to be the AT-7. So I got 4 kills at the very end, and in order for me to have pulled off a victory there, I would have had to finish off the Jackson. If I had actually aimed the shot, he might have auto-bounced off of my side turret, and I could have just circled around the AT-7, but I would have had to deal with the Jackson without getting damaged once, and that would have been kind of lucky. So, all in all, I think I did everything I could this match to win, but it just wasn't it wasn't in the cards for me to do so. I did enjoy dicking over that T-34 right away, though, right in the beginning with DPM. Pretty funny stuff. Oh, such a good game. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry I was talking very quickly. I was just very excited in getting that good of a game for this Tier 7 tank. It's so good. I know it doesn't have a lot of armor, and yeah, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but my god. Nor does it have the best concealment, as you can see. But, like, by god. Have a good one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.